here at Studio 5, as you know and see us celebrate every day, we believe in the power of connection, especially between women. When you can click, right, or you can bond with another female on a personal level, I think you're both better because of it. All this week, we are peeling back the surface layers and getting to know women we look up to and admire just a little bit better. It's a fun, chatty series called Take 5. Studio 5 viewers and guests submitted questions they thought would help forge a deeper friendship, and our guests will, well, take 5 and answer those 5 questions on the spot. Today's special guest is someone we know and someone we love. We wake up to her every morning on KSL Today. Shara Park is a reporter and an anchor. She's also a wife and a mother, a former college athlete. I'd call Shara a get-it girl. That's a compliment. Her ambition and passion lead out in everything she does. And while she's pretty open, I would say, about the reality of real life as a working mom, we are excited to put her on the spot and learn even more about who she is and what makes her great, what makes her go. Welcome to Studio 5.
That was quite the intro. Thank you very much.
I know you. What can I say? I know you.
I'm very honored. Thank you.
You are a sharer. You are an open heart.
I'm an open book.
Open book gal. I think that's a great thing.
A pink open book.
You look fantastic.
You have
today,
channeling spring, as you were talking about it.
I love it. Do you ever say to yourself, I've overshared, or I've...
Yes. Recently.
Really?
Recently, I've been like, did I just say too much? Oh, well.
Well, today there's no such thing as too much.
I'm nervous.
Are you? You don't get nervous. You're the steel-nerved reporter gal that we love.
See.
We actually had someone compare this, I think this is hilarious, to the Miss America pageant, which was not in our design.
I know, I'm like fixing my hair, like ready for the question.
She's like, toss, Vaseline on my teeth. I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay, should we jump in?
Sure.
Okay, take a question.
Okay.
I'll tee you up.
There's a lot of questions in here, too.
It's full. These are all the women. Well, some of the women. No, I get to read it. Don't cheat. We're making you hang out till the very last second. Oh gosh. What is your greatest dream yet unrealized?
You've
done a lot.
Yet unrealized.
You've checked a lot of big dream boxes.
Oh, I don't even know how to answer that. Maybe it's, has probably to do with family. I want to be a grandma one day.
Yeah.
I want to have those family dinners where everybody's over. Is that the right answer?
I love that answer.
I envision that as we're remodeling our house right now. Like, I think my biggest dream is to create this home where people are coming back to, and it's not yet realized, so.
Stephanie Nielsen, Nini Dialogues, she actually said that once in this very chair. She said that when she was designing her house, this has stuck with me for years, she thought about her role as a grandma and how that house might serve her grandchildren.
I'm doing that right now.
And she was like 30 and you're young. I mean, it's kind of...
I'm looking at bar stools going, is my grandchild going to sit in that bar stool when I'm feeding them Cheerios when their mom is out of town?
I love it.
That's so weird. I'm sorry.
I love it. No, I love it. All right, take 2.
Okay, number two.
That was a great answer.
Okay, there you go. I think there might be 2 in there.
Let's see. Oh, you did. You got your 2 and your 3. Here we go. What was your biggest heartache?
Ooh, biggest heartache was, losing.
I'm sorry. That's so tender. That's so tender. We can touch lightly.
Losing my brother-in-law in a crash about 8 months ago before I went to Tokyo.
That was hard.
That was hard.
It was a big loss.
That was tough. tough.
Should we move on?
Yes, please.
Let's do. This is much lighter. What 3 things would you take with you on an island?
Oh, Diet Coke, a really cheesy romantic book, and my kids, and my family, my husband and kids.
No, time out. I don't see you as a romantic novel reader.
Oh, yes.
Is that your escape?
Yes.
She's like, don't look at the cover, Mom.
I honestly will sometimes hide the covers so people on the planes don't realize what I'm reading. But I like them. Honestly, I do enough of the real world stuff.
True.
That I just sometimes need an escape, and I need to know that everybody finds their true love, and there's some drama and romance, and Do
you want to hear a horrifying story that's not even romantically related?
What?
I remember I was watching the Today Show, as we do, had it on in the background, and they were buzzing about this book. I had just made the New Year's resolution to read more, which I know you have.
Please tell me it was 50 Shades of Grey.
It was 50 Shades of Grey. It gets better. I order it not even knowing the context. It's sitting on my nightstand when my soon-to-be in-laws come to tour my house, and it's just I don't know if they saw it. But I cracked open that book and I was like, what? I didn't even know.
I have a similar story. I was on a plane on our way to vacation with my in-laws, and I cracked it open and started reading it next to like my mother-in-law over here, and I was like, oh, like if this was the book, I have never hit it so fast. And then I was embarrassed carrying it around the rest of the airport.
You're like, this is not, I know, I felt betrayed by the Today Show. Granted, I didn't listen, obviously, to the conversation. I was like, oh, that sounds good. They're talking about us. Order it. The worst.
Not gonna lie, still read it. Okay.
True confessions. Okay, question 4. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
You're up.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That was a good one. What is the best compliment someone can give you?
Oh, best compliment somebody can give me. Honestly, I've had like my nieces, or just when a girl says, I want to be like you. Oh. It's simple. I don't know. Whatever it is that prompted them to say that, when somebody says to you, I want to be just like you.
I love that.
So
I love that.
And
a lot of young women do and should have that goal. Do you have a buzzword? Like if somebody says, like for instance, mine is classy. If someone says, oh, you're so classy, I'm like, I'm instantly esteemed and I sit up taller. Do you have a buzzword that means a lot to you as far as the compliments go?
Honestly, it's when somebody says you're so thoughtful.
Thoughtful.
Because it takes effort to be thoughtful. It really does.
Yes.
And when somebody recognizes that effort, to me, that means a lot.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, this is your 5th and final.
Oh, gosh, okay, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one.
Here we go. Oh, this is a good one. What was your biggest surprise about marriage?
Oh, biggest surprise about marriage. Oh my goodness, what would this be?
This is a thinker. How long have you been married?
16 years.
16
I had to
years.
think about that.
Look at this stunning couple. Somebody get them an agent.
Surprise about marriage. That it was easier than people told me it would be.
Thank you. Yes.
Honestly, that was I hear people say, oh, we fight all the time. Nick and I don't fight. We never fight. I don't think we've ever really had a real fight. We don't argue. We don't. I think that was the biggest surprise, that it was, for us,
yeah,
it was easy.
But don't you think the buildup, I say thank you because I think oftentimes the buildup is so negative. Like, oh, it's a lot of work. And
you're going to have to compromise here. You're going to have to do this. Or you're going to fight about this. Or you're going to do this. And the truth was, we just kind of blocked that out, and we've been us. And that's been great.
So you're very similar.
No.
No.
No, he's like a music geek, and I mean, just the funny dad joke kind of guy. I'm not that way. I'm serious. I am like, go get him.
You're thoughtful.
I'm thoughtful. Thoughtful.
So it's an opposite.
But we're opposite, and we respect that about each other. I work full time. I'm dedicated to my job. You know what I mean? I'm not the lovey-dovey mom that I wish I was, but he's that on the opposite end for dad. Like he's the one that is down on the ground playing with the kids. He's the one doing, we just kind of,
it's a good balance.
We just work.
It's a good balance. I know.
I hope we continue to work.
And you will, and do. And your kids watch that too. I mean, I often think about that when I see your beautiful family. I mean, your kids are with you a lot during the day because you're home in the afternoons.
Yeah.
And Nick's on the ground a lot in the morning. So they get a lot of both of you.
Well, and we balance it. I think the fact that we have to balance it, we both respect each other's ability to put into it what we can.
Yeah.
So we just try to be respectful. That doesn't mean that I don't take that for granted either. Sure. I know that is maybe rare. So I appreciate that this is how our marriage is. Good.
I wish the series was called Take 10. Don't we all? Don't we all?
I don't know. It's nerve-wracking.
Thank you very much. Don't you think it's kind of fun?
It is fun. It is fun.
I mean, you put people on the spot with questions now and then. It's only fair that we return the favor.
Yeah.
You did great. Fun to chat with you always.
Thank you.
Pretty in pink. Shara Park, the most thoughtful gal I know. This was fun.